Stop trying to learn 10,000 English words. If you are reading long vocabulary lists every night, you are wasting your time. Throw your heavy English dictionary away right now. You only need 1,000 words to speak English perfectly well. Today, I am going to tell you a secret that English schools hide from you. I will show you how to speak English easily, quickly, and naturally. When we start learning English, we have very big dreams. We want to watch American movies without reading the subtitles. We want to travel the world and talk to native speakers. We want to get a better job and make more money. So, we go to language schools and buy expensive textbooks. Our teachers give us long lists of difficult words to memorize. We try to learn words like comprehend, manufacture, and exhausted. We write them down on paper and look at them for hours. We think that knowing more words will make us better speakers. But what happens when you actually meet a native English speaker? What happens when you go to a cafe to order a simple cup of coffee? Your mind suddenly stops working completely. Your brain goes completely blank. You freeze like a statue. Your heart beats very fast. And your hands start to sweat. You have thousands of big, difficult words inside your head. But you cannot find the one simple word you actually need. You try to build a perfect, complex sentence in your mind, but the real world moves too fast. The native speaker is looking at you, waiting for your answer. You feel very embarrassed. Your face turns red, and you stay quiet. You go home feeling sad and think you are not smart enough. Listen to me very carefully. You are not stupid, and your memory is not bad. The traditional school system taught you the completely wrong way to speak. They taught you to be a walking dictionary. But human communication is not a vocabulary test. Communication is about connecting with another person as fast as you can. Let me introduce you to a very simple mathematical rule. It is called the 80-20 rule. This rule says that 80% of your results come from 20% of your work. This rule is true for business, for life, and for the English language. Language scientists recorded thousands of real English conversations. They listened to people talking in cafes, on buses, and at work. They found a very shocking and amazing secret. The English language has over 100,000 words, but normal people do not use all of those words. Native speakers use the exact same small group of words every single day. Just 1,000 basic words make up 85% of all conversations. I will repeat that because it is so important. Only 1,000 words make up almost everything you hear and say every day. If you know those 1,000 words, you can survive anywhere in the world. You can order food, find a hotel, and make new friends. You can share your feelings and talk about your dreams. You do not need the other 99,000 words. Those extra words are for reading science books or old poetry. They are totally useless for having a fun chat with a new friend. Let me tell you a true story about two different men. This story will show you exactly what I mean. The first man's name was Thomas. Thomas was a very smart engineer from Germany. He studied English in a very strict school for 10 years. He knew all the difficult English grammar rules perfectly. He had a vocabulary of at least 8,000 big words. One day, Thomas took a vacation to New York City. He was excited to show everyone his perfect English. But on his first day, he had a terrible experience. He went to a busy, noisy restaurant for lunch. He could not finish his big plate of food. He wanted to ask the waiter for a box to take the food home. In his head, Thomas tried to make the most perfect, polite, sentence. He thought of the difficult word container. He thought of the academic word preserve. He tried to put these big words together perfectly, but the restaurant was loud, and the waiter was in a hurry. Thomas panicked, and his brain completely stopped. He could not say a single English word. He just pointed at his food and made a strange sound. The waiter did not understand him. The waiter took the food and threw it in the garbage. Thomas felt incredibly stupid and very angry. He studied for 10 years, but he could not even take his food home. The next morning, Thomas met a man named Carlos in the hotel. Carlos was a happy tourist from Brazil. Carlos never went to a strict English school. He only learned English by watching action movies and listening to music. Carlos probably knew less than 800 English words. His grammar was full of small mistakes. But Carlos was talking to everyone in the big hotel. He was laughing with the staff and making jokes with the taxi drivers. Everyone loved Carlos, and they understood him easily. Thomas was shocked and very jealous. How could this man speak so well with so few words? Thomas decided to watch Carlos and learn his secret. Later, they went to a small coffee shop together. Carlos wanted to ask for milk made from plants, not from a cow. Carlos did not know the big word alternative. He did not know the word substitute. Carlos did not panic. He looked at the worker, pointed to the regular milk, and smiled. "I cannot drink this," Carlos said with a friendly voice. "Do you have the milk from a plant?" The worker smiled back immediately. "Oh, you mean oat milk or almond milk?" the worker asked. "Yes, almond milk. Please. Thank you so much," Carlos replied happily. Thomas stood there in complete shock. Carlos did not know the exact, perfect dictionary word, but Carlos used the simple words he already knew to explain what he wanted. He used simple words like cannot, drink, this, I have, and plant. These are all in the top 1,000 most common words, and the communication was 100% perfect. The worker understood him, and Carlos got his almond milk. Thomas realized that his giant vocabulary was actually a heavy trap. His brain worked too hard trying to find the perfect big word. Carlos's brain worked very fast because he only had a few simple words to choose from. Think about a man building a wooden chair. If you only have a hammer and some nails, you build the chair quickly. You do not waste time looking for a fancy, expensive machine. You just use your simple tools and start working. This is the magic secret of speaking fluent English. You must learn how to use simple words to explain big ideas. You must become a master of the basic tools. Let me show you exactly how to do this today. First, you need to learn the absolute power of English verbs. English is a language built on a few very simple action words. If you master these specific verbs, you can say almost anything in the world. The most powerful verbs are get, take, make, do, go, have, and put. Let us look very closely at the word get. Get is the most magical, useful word in the English language. You can use get to replace hundreds of very difficult words. Instead of saying, "I need to acquire a new jacket," just say, "I need to get a new jacket." Instead of saying, "I do not comprehend this problem," just say, "I do not get this." Instead of saying, "The weather is becoming colder," just say, "It is getting cold." Instead of saying, "I arrived at the station late," just say, "I got there late." Instead of saying, "I received a letter," just say, "I got a letter." Do you see how incredibly powerful that is? One tiny, simple word can replace acquire, comprehend, becoming, arrived, and received. Native English speakers use the word get all day long. If you only learn how to use get, your English will sound much more natural. Let us look at another very powerful word, make. You do not need to memorize the difficult word manufacture. You just use the simple word make. You do not need to use the word force. You just say, "He made me do it." These simple verbs also combine with small words to form phrasal verbs. Phrasal verbs are the true heart of real spoken English. I am talking about words like give up, look for, put off, and take off. Many English students hate phrasal verbs. They hate them because there are so many to remember. But you should actually love phrasal verbs. You should love them because they are made of the simple words you already know. Instead of learning the hard word postpone, you just say, put off. We need to put off the meeting until tomorrow. Instead of learning the big word tolerate, you say, put up with. I cannot put up with this loud noise. Instead of learning the word discover, you say, find out. I need to find out the truth. When you use these simple combinations, you sound like a real native speaker. Native speakers do not use big, academic words. When they drink coffee with friends, if you say, I am exhausted and must postpone our meeting, you sound like a robot. You sound like a textbook, not a real person. But if you say, I am really tired and we need to put off the meeting, you sound friendly. You sound natural, relaxed, and fluent. So, how do you find your 1,000 magic words? You do not need to guess or search for a long time. The internet has many free lists called the most common 1,000 words in English. If you look at this simple list, you will realize something very happy. You already know almost all of them right now. You already know words like father, water, time, day, year. You already know good, bad, big, small, hot, cold, fast, slow. You already know the numbers, the days of the week, and the basic colors. Your problem is not that you need more new words. Your true problem is that you are not flexible. You need to train your brain to stretch your simple words to fit any situation. Let us practice this stretching game together right now. Imagine you are at a big airport in a foreign country. You have lost your travel bag. You need to tell the worker that your bag is rectangular, maroon, and made of leather. You also need to say the zipper is broken, but you do not know the difficult words rectangular, maroon, leather, or zipper. A traditional English student would panic, cry, and stay silent. But a smart student using the 1,000-word rule will survive easily. How do you describe this bag using only simple words? You say to the worker, my bag is very big. It is shaped like a long box. The color is dark red, almost brown. It is made from the skin of a cow. The metal thing to open and close the bag is broken. Did you use perfect? Expensive? Dictionary words? No, you did not. Did the airport worker understand exactly what your bag looks like? Yes, absolutely. You communicated your problem perfectly without needing any advanced vocabulary. This is a very important skill called circumlocution. That is a very big word. But it just means talking around a word you do not know. It is the most important skill any English learner can ever learn. If you forget the word for dentist, you do not panic. You just smile and say, the doctor, for my teeth. If you forget the word for garage, you just say, the house for my car. If you forget the word for vegetarian, you say, a person who does not eat meat. If you forget the word for umbrella, you say, the thing that stops the rain. This is exactly how young children learn to speak their first language. A small child does not have a vocabulary of 10,000 words, but a child can always tell you exactly what they want, how they feel, and what they need. Children are completely fearless. They do not care about looking stupid or making small grammar mistakes. They just use the few simple words they have to get what they want. You need to become exactly like a fearless child again. You need to drop your ego and your fear of making mistakes. When you try to use big, complex words, you are just trying to protect your pride. You want other people to think you are very smart and highly educated. But when you use big words incorrectly, the communication completely breaks and stops. The other person gets very confused, and the conversation dies. When you use simple words, the conversation flows easily like a fast river. Speed and flow are always much more important than perfect accuracy. Think about driving a car on a busy and fast highway. It is much safer to drive at the same speed as everyone else. It does not matter if your car is old, cheap, and simple. If you drive a beautiful, expensive sports car, you will cause a terrible crash. Speaking English is exactly the same as driving on that highway. Use your cheap, simple words and drive fast. Do not stop and wait for the perfect, expensive word to come to your mind. Just keep the conversation moving forward. Now, I want to give you a very fun and practical exercise. You can do this exercise every single day to improve your English. This exercise will train your brain to survive on just 1,000 words. I call this the simple translation game. When you are walking down the street or sitting on a train, look around you. Look at a complex object or a difficult situation. Then, try to describe it in your head using only the most basic English words. Look at a fancy, complicated espresso machine in a modern coffee shop. How do you describe it simply? You say in your head, a big metal machine that makes hot, strong coffee, very fast. Look at a terrible traffic jam on the busy street. You say, many cars stop together because there is no space to move forward. Look at a modern smartphone in your hand. You say, a small flat computer that I use to talk to friends and look at pictures. Do this simple exercise quietly in your head for 10 minutes every single day. You will quickly realize that you do not need to learn new vocabulary. You just need to be much more creative with the vocabulary you already possess. Another great way to practice is to explain your daily job using very simple words. If you are a senior software engineer working on cybersecurity, do not say that. Most normal people do not even know what those big words mean. Just say, I work with computers. I build strong walls inside the computer so bad people cannot steal your private information. If you are a logistics supply chain manager, do not use that confusing title. Just say, I make sure important boxes move from the big factory to the store on time. This daily practice will make you a much better communicator. It will even make you a better speaker in your own native language. The best speakers in the world, the greatest leaders, and the best storytellers always use simple words. They want everyone in the room to understand their important message instantly. They do not want to confuse their audience with big, heavy dictionary words. They want to connect with human hearts, not just human brains. So, let us quickly summarize the great secret to speaking fluent English. First, stop memorizing long, boring lists of difficult words that you will never use in real life. Second, focus all of your energy on mastering the top 1,000 most common words. Third, learn how to use the core power verbs like get, make, do, take, and put in every possible way. Fourth, practice the fun art of talking around the words you do not remember. And finally, drop your fear and focus completely on the speed of communication, not perfection. You already have the magical keys to the kingdom. You already have the simple tools you need to build beautiful, flowing conversations. You do not need to study in a dark room for another 5 years before you start speaking to people. You do not need to wait until your vocabulary is huge and perfect. The best time to start speaking is right now, today. With the simple words you already have in your head, open your mouth, use your 1,000 words, and let the whole world hear your voice. Do not be afraid of making mistakes, because mistakes are how we learn and grow. Embrace the simple words, and you will see your confidence grow every single day. You will be absolutely amazed at how far those 1,000 simple words can take you.